If you like the content that we're pushing out, please like, share, and of course subscribe. And let us know in the comments what you think about our videos. Like, why would you watch it and not tell us what's going on? And I hope to see you later on. Peace out. Welcome to another Alternative Factuals video, you guys. And today we're going to be, well, this is actually probably like 2 in the morning that I'm recording this and kind of releasing it because Luke Cage Season 2 just dropped. Because, you know, Netflix, even though they say they're dropping it at midnight, it's always at like 2:30 a.m. when this stuff comes out. But anyways, now this is kind of like a review, but not really. And don't worry, this is not going to have any spoilers because literally the show just dropped. So I'm not going to do that to you guys where you have to kind of hear some of the spoilers for the episode. It's not going to be anything specific, just very general things that you've seen probably in the trailer, as well as what you can expect going forward. And then probably like Sunday or next week, Tuesday, when people have ample time to watch it, then I'll kind of jump into spoiler reviews and whatnot. All right, so in the first episode, you kind of see a lot of what you saw in the trailer where they're introducing the fact that Luke Cage is pretty much really popular in Harlem, all that stuff you've seen already in the trailer, so it's nothing really deep. And even the introduction of kind of Bushmaster, where he kind of introduces himself into the Harlem community. You get a little bit of his backstory in the first episode, but they don't really introduce him immediately. It's more later on, I guess you can say. I'm not going to tell you when because I don't want to ruin it. Now, there are a few things that I want you to pay attention to, and that's of course the relationship between Luke Cage and the people in Harlem, as well as the type of work that he takes and help out people in regards to certain situations that regard Harlem in terms of its culture, and as well as some of the activity that takes place in the Harlem kind of underground or Harlem at night, whatever like that. So you'll kind of see the interactions between him and other people and all that good stuff, and you kind of will understand why he is the way that he is and how consistent it actually is in the comics, because in Luke Cage #1 we do kind of get an experience, well, Power Man, we do get an experience where he's very focused on the community and what they're doing, and he very much wants to help. And despite the name being very misleading, which is Heroes for Hire, he actually only kind of charged people based on what they could afford. So if someone could afford the full price, then hey, he would charge them the full price. If they couldn't, hey, you know, pay me when you can, or pay me little small increments of money when you can. You know, he was very much for the community. He did services for people despite the fact that not all of them were making the same income, or maybe some of them couldn't afford it, and sometimes he would just do it for a meal or for a game of basketball, simple things like that. So we do get that experience in the first episode. You do see that relationship, at least them going back and forth so far. Now, as of this recording, I myself have not finished the first season, because that would be ridiculous if this video literally dropped and then over a sudden I've seen the whole season. Like, that will kind of be very scary unless I have some inside loop and I got the early release or something like that, and clearly the YouTube channel is not big enough for me to be able to do that. But my point being is that I have not seen all of the season. I've probably seen the first 2 episodes by the time this video drops, so I just kind of wanted to let you know, guys know, like, this is kind of what's going on in terms of Harlem and the direction that they're going in. A lot of it focuses on the relationship between Luke Cage as well as a crowd of people, and we do kind of get involved with the Cottonmouth Cotton Club, I believe that's what it's called. For some reason I'm drawing a blank, but I think it is the Cotton Club. And then if not, you know, I'll be sure to put it on the screen so that way you can know what I'm referring to. But you do get like little flashbacks of what's been going on there with Cottonmouth's sister and whatever like that, and you kind of see what she's kind of been planning, and in her own way why she's trying to restore Harlem, that she feels like it's the most fit way to do so. But like I said, I'm not going to really do any spoilers, and you know, like I said, I didn't really reveal anything that's so revealing in terms of the plot itself and actual specific details, so much that to the point where you don't really need to see the first or second episode. Just an overall general guideline to what to expect going forward for the season 2 of Luke Cage, and how they're kind of present these problems, and how they're going to kind of introduce concepts and which way they're going to do it. And most of it is going to be involving the relationship between Luke Cage and the community that he's trying to help so badly. So if you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, share, and of course subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out, Zaddy.